The guy happily climbs into his hibernation pod for a 90-year nap, but just as he's settling in, he realizes something's wrong. The machine isn't working. He tries to open the hatch, but the door is stuck and panic mode is activated. Jim decides to go to the command module to wake up the captain, and he tries various tools but is never able to open the hatch as he had hoped. Jim wanted to send a distress signal to Earth, but due to the distance is too far. The message sent to the Earth needs 19 years. Wait for the message to return to the need for 36 years, equivalent to waiting 55 years to receive a reply. Jim had to give up to the outside world for help. Depressed, he wandered around the empty spaceship until he spotted a man. His heart jumped and he thought he wasn't alone, but when he got closer, he realized that the other man was actually a robot. As a worker, he is confined to a common room and a single meal. A year passes and he begins to feel lonely. One day he sees a beautiful woman sleeping peacefully in a hibernation pod and makes a questionable decision to wake her up. He brought his toolkit to the woman to short-circuit the hibernation pod, whereupon the woman was awakened, and since the ship was just the two of them, they soon fell in love. Turning to Lola's birthday, Jim gets the robot waiter to celebrate him. Lola says that there are no more secrets between him and Jim, which leads Arthur to believe that Lola already knows the secret. Jim pulls out the ring and prepares to propose to Lola, while Arthur spills the beans on his secret. Lola can't believe this. Jim's selfishness has ruined his life. At this point, the ship is not looking good. The men need to get outside the ship to fix the problem. Jim manually opens the exhaust doors and needs to stay in place to withstand the heat. Lola pulls the handle at the critical moment. Jim is blown into space, and the safety rope breaks. Lola borrows the broken rope to save Jim, who has no vital signs. Lola utilizes the captain's highest authority bracelet and turns on all first aid modes on Jim. Finally, Jim was successfully revived. Because there is only one dormant cabin on the spaceship, Jim chooses to continue to be alone. This time Lola has a choice, but he firmly chooses to stay with Jim, and Jim completes his marriage proposal to Lola. 89 years later, the spaceship arrives, and all the travelers are awakened. When they come to the central hall, they are stunned by the sight before them. It was Jim and Lola who had spent their lives on the spaceship.